Sophia had always been ambitious, even as a child. She dreamed of creating art, leading initiatives, and leaving her mark on the world. Yet, for as long as she could remember, self-doubt shadowed her every step. Every mistake felt like a confirmation that she wasn't good enough, that her ideas were inferior, and that her dreams were out of reach. Her family was supportive but cautious. Her mother often said, "Sophia, it's okay to try, but don't be disappointed if things don't work out." Her father, pragmatic and realistic, added, "Dreams are fine, but focus on something stable, something that guarantees success." While well-intentioned, these words often felt like invisible weights pressing on her shoulders. In school, Sophia was bright and creative, but she rarely raised her hand in class. She worried that any idea she offered might be wrong, that peers would laugh or teachers would dismiss her. When she did speak up, the pit in her stomach never left until someone acknowledged her contribution. This constant anxiety created a pattern of hesitation that followed her into every new challenge. During her teenage years, Sophia's fear of failure intensified. She avoided competitions, refrained from applying for leadership roles, and declined invitations to showcase her talents. Each opportunity she passed by felt like a small surrender, a quiet betrayal of her own potential. Yet even as she held back, her passion for creativity and learning burned quietly beneath the surface, like embers waiting for oxygen. Her turning point began unexpectedly during her final year of high school. A mentor, Mr. Arjun, noticed her talent in a small school exhibition. He approached her after the event. "Sophia, you have something remarkable," he said. "But hiding it won't help anyone, least of all yourself. Fear of failure is normal, but letting it control you will cost you more than mistakes ever could." His words struck a chord. For the first time, someone acknowledged her potential without judgment. Encouraged, Sophia agreed to participate in a regional art competition, even though anxiety clawed at her chest. She spent weeks preparing, meticulously crafting her piece. On the day of the exhibition, her hands trembled as she set up her work, but she reminded herself of Mr. Arjun's words, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but action despite it." When her artwork was displayed, judges paused, lingered, and studied every detail. The attention both exhilarated and terrified her. Hours later, when her name was announced as the winner, tears filled her eyes. This was more than recognition, it was a revelation. She realized that fear had kept her from opportunities, but courage could reclaim them. Sophia's newfound confidence didn't erase all doubt. In college, she faced rigorous challenges in her design program. Projects were complex, deadlines tight, and critiques often harsh. Every criticism threatened to unravel her resolve. Yet, remembering her past victories, she learned to separate constructive feedback from personal attacks. She used criticism as fuel, refining her skills, learning from mistakes, and growing stronger with each project. One defining moment came during a collaborative project. Sophia's team was tasked with developing an innovative campaign for a local non-profit. Halfway through, conflicts emerged. Teammates disagreed on direction, deadlines loomed, and the project risked falling apart. Sophia felt the familiar sting of self-doubt creeping in. But instead of withdrawing, she stepped up. She organized meetings, proposed solutions, mediated disputes, and kept the team focused. The final presentation was a success, earning accolades from faculty and recognition from the non-profit. This experience taught her that leadership was not about perfection, but persistence, communication, and courage. After graduation, Sophia entered the competitive world of design. She applied to numerous firms, faced multiple rejections, and sometimes questioned whether she had the skills or resilience to succeed. Each "no" was a test, a chance to push past self-doubt. Gradually, she secured a position at a progressive design studio. Her first projects were challenging, deadlines tight, expectations high, and mistakes unavoidable. But Sophia approached each challenge with determination, learning from setbacks, and turning them into growth opportunities. Beyond professional success, Sophia faced personal battles. Self-doubt lingered in relationships, decisions, and her sense of identity. Therapy became an essential tool. Through guided reflection, cognitive exercises, and mindfulness practices, she learned to recognize negative self-talk, challenge irrational fears, and cultivate self-compassion. Every step toward mental clarity strengthened her resilience, teaching her that inner confidence could be built over time, not demanded overnight. Sophia also sought to mentor others. She remembered the impact Mr. Arjun had on her life and wanted to provide similar guidance. She volunteered at community centers, offering workshops on creativity, leadership, and overcoming fear. Her story resonated with students who struggled with hesitation, low self-esteem, or fear of judgment. Sophia shared practical strategies, encouraging them to take risks, embrace mistakes as learning, and celebrate incremental progress. One particularly memorable moment was mentoring a shy teenager named Layla. Layla had immense talent but was paralyzed by self-doubt. Sophia worked closely with her, guiding her through exercises in public speaking, project development, and creative expression. Over months, Layla flourished, eventually presenting her work confidently at a regional showcase. Seeing Layla's transformation reminded Sophia of her own journey, reinforcing her purpose and the ripple effect of mentorship. Years passed, and Sophia's career flourished. She led large-scale design projects, collaborated with international teams, and earned recognition for her innovative approach. Yet, she remained grounded, mindful of the struggles that shaped her and the lessons learned from fear and failure. Each success was tempered with humility, each challenge approached with reflection, and each mentorship opportunity embraced with gratitude. Through it all, Sophia maintained personal rituals that reinforced confidence, journaling daily reflections, setting incremental goals, and practicing mindfulness exercises. She understood that self-doubt was a natural companion in ambitious endeavors, but consistent action, self-compassion, and support networks could transform fear into strength. Sophia's story is a testament to the human capacity to overcome internal barriers. While external challenges can be formidable, the battles within one's mind are often the most difficult. By confronting fear, embracing imperfection, and nurturing resilience, she demonstrated that personal limitations are often self-imposed and can be surpassed. Her journey continues to inspire. Students, colleagues, and mentees see in her an example of perseverance and courage. She encourages them to acknowledge their fears, take incremental steps toward goals, and celebrate progress along the way. Even today, when Sophia reflects on the girl who once hesitated to speak up, avoid risks, or trust her abilities, she smiles. That girl's fear shaped her, but it did not define her. The woman she became is confident, compassionate, and resilient, a living testament to the power of facing self-doubt head-on and transforming it into purpose and achievement. Ultimately, Sophia's life illustrates a profound truth. Failure and fear are not endpoints but invitations to grow. Courage is developed through action, confidence is strengthened through persistence, and personal limitations can be transformed into opportunities for growth and leadership. Her story reminds us that every time we feel incapable, every time we hesitate, and every time we fear judgment, there is potential for growth. By embracing challenges, learning from mistakes, and nurturing resilience, we can rise above self-doubt and achieve extraordinary things. Sophia's journey is a beacon. It proves that internal obstacles, no matter how daunting, can be overcome. With determination, self-reflection, and unwavering commitment, anyone can transform fear into strength, doubt into confidence, and setbacks into stepping stones for success.